Everybody, welcome. Now you might be wondering, Tisa, why do I deserve, what is the reason for the special Saturday night Say Yes to the Mess? Well, the wife has spoken. What am I talking about? Fallon has finally spoken and shut shit down. Now remember how everybody was like, oh, why doesn't Fallon bring the receipts? I think she thought the Up and Adam interview was going to shut things down and things she's been doing over on Instagram, but it didn't. And in typical earth sign energy, Fallon was like, y'all are playing. I told y'all to do the assignment. None of y'all understand the assignment. You know what? Move out the way. I'll do the assignment. Fallon has shut down because she's interviewed herself. Now, how does she interview herself? She interviewed herself, Andy Cohen, Bravo style. You know how he'll be on Bravo and he'll be like, Samantha in Tennessee wants to know, and he's writing his own damn questions. So Fallon is answering questions that people asked her on Instagram. Yes. So listen, you guys can get ready to go to the club or go to dinner or go to sleep, maybe by your safe, maybe not. But I'm going to go through all the questions that Fallon went through. And we're going to have reaction. So you guys don't have to go to her story. Okay, here we go. Right? Macy in Virginia wants to know, Fallon, how are you feeling? She said she's very happy. Thank you for asking. Y'all, I really love the fact that Fallon was like, y'all ain't doing this right. Earth sign energy, get out the way. I'll interview myself. All right, so that was first question. So we're going to go through the questions and then we're going to have reaction. And you guys in the comments, let me know what you think. It's good. All right, let's get to the second question. Just when a person has portrayed you and continues to act like a victim. Y'all, the fact that she tried to pass these questions off as regular people on Instagram were asking her, all right, girl. She said, walk away and let them be a victim by themselves. Sometimes you have to be okay with knowing that your part of the story will never be heard. Just know that there's power in walking away from what does not serve you. Yo, I really do honestly think that Simon is a narcissist because the way she's playing this, if you guys know anything about how to break up with a narcissist or deal with a narcissist, sorry guys, this shadow's bothering me. The way that she is playing this is what every therapist tells you to do. You have to ghost a narcissist. If you try to get down in the mud with a narcissist, that's what they want. They want that reaction because the people that believe the narcissist were never going to believe you. They're at a different place. Either they don't want to believe you because they don't like you, or two, the narcissist is firmly manipulating their mind. So what do? It's that old saying with dealing with a narcissist. Sometimes you don't get revenge. Sometimes the only revenge you get is walking away for that peace of mind. Because as long as you are engaging in the narcissist, you're always going to come out on the losing side. Because just read about narcissism. But yeah, you just know that there's power in walking away from what does not serve you. However, my little Taurus queen, nice try because you still got your story out. You got it out on Instagram and the mark of fake questions written by your publicist, allegedly. And Simon can't say shit because it's going to look like he's being petty. That's how you clear a bitch. Go on, Taurus queen. Go on. Shade. Next question. Sarah in Southern California wants to know, do you have veneers? If so, what dentist do you go to? She said, thank you, but no. My teeth are real. Alexa, play A Horse is a Horse, a Course, unless it's a horse, and that's the famous Mr. Ed. Yo, she threw shade on Simon and Porsha saying, y'all can stay in those horse teeth until you die. Everything is real. Everything is natural. Real hair, real face, minus the breasts, right? Real body and real teeth. I love that shade she threw. This is natural, baby. If you had a baby with me, they would have had these purely rights, right? You have a baby with Porsha. Between Porsha's teeth and your teeth, y'all gonna have little vampire teeth that's whittled at the bottom. I love that Taurus shade because a Taurus will throw shade about genetics, about beauty, about class. Throw that shade. All right, let's move on. How did it take you to get this mature way of thinking? What did you do to heal? She said, lol, thank you, but I'm still maturing and healing. Once you make the courageous decision to respect yourself, no one will ever have control over the way you choose to react. That's what's going on. Once you make the decision to respect yourself, she's letting us know a lot of things happen in the marriage that she regrets. allegedly that open marriage. But I'm joking, I don't, right? Because y'all got into me about B. Scott when you're like, he's not reliable. How dare you say that? I apologize. I've only listened to 1 or 2 podcasts. I always thought that they were funny. I didn't know that they got toxic. But enough about that. She, whatever reason, she feels like she didn't respect herself in the marriage, that she put the marriage in front. And she said, no one will ever have control over the way you choose to react. And even though Simon was controlling, she's now taking back her narrative. You can be controlling, but she decided by walking away or leaving it when he walked away, that even though you are controlling, you are never going to have control over me. So that's a good thing. In the future, yes. Would you marry again? Yes, yes, yes. I'm only 32. I know that's right, Fallon. You let them know. Porsha might be pushing. Simon might be pushing. I'm only 32. I am young, noble, in my prime. I'm a great mother. I got my own money, beautiful face, beautiful body, and I got a head on my head. And you can guarantee that if you get with me, regardless of whether we work out or not, it's going to be a nice, classy ending. That's right. You advertise yourself. You advertise yourself so you can make a come up and get a real Simon, minus the narcissism. But like Adam said, double the money, half the age, and better. Recently got out of a breakup and just so down, don't know how to cope. Do you have any advice? She said, do something quiet. I usually like to go around water, go to a beach, take a quiet drive. Listen to your inner thoughts, cry, then decide. Decide whether or not you want to move forward. If you do want to move forward, you will feel lighter and stronger after you're done wiping your tears away. Time heals all wounds. She literally told Simon, yeah, you had me in Bennett. Yeah, I was crying, but now I've internalized this pain. I've processed it. It's fine. Have fun with your little happy henny ho. I had everything you gave me. It didn't mean much. I'm going to be fine with or without you, and I'm moving forward. That's right. Clear this shit. This is the shit that Up and Adam should have been asking her. Again, I think he did a really great interview, right? But there was so much, and everybody's just like, oh, but the NDA, but there's so much you could have done without the NDA, and we see it because our Taurus is doing it. If you want a job done right, if you're an earth sign, you know what they believe, do that shit yourself. Do you let go of a grudge with someone who has wronged you, struggling with this? She said, if you are grudging against someone who is angry, who feels the pain, whose thoughts are constantly going back and forth about the situation, why hold a grudge against someone at the detriment of yourself? Fallon, you get into that self-help. Again, she's letting Simon and Porsha know, y'all did not break me. I'm not thinking about you. It's nothing. And y'all, she's taking the right thing because Simon, we already know, wants to hurt her. And I think he's found a willing accomplice in Porsha. Porsha, the way she's acting allegedly reminds me of like when a guy leaves his ex and they have children and he turns into a horrible father and the girl hypes him up like, don't pay child support, don't do this, don't do that, because she wants, right? Because she also wants that girl to suffer, and she's encouraging the man to be even more cruel. The only thing that when situations like that happen, they never actually think, but wait, what? They never actually think, but wait, what happens when we break up, right? What happens? Friends that their breath stinks. She said, I definitely do. Is she talking about Simon? Simon, was that a shot, or was that a shot to you, Porsha? Let me find out. She told one of y'all one day, ooh, your breath is ripe. I'm just wondering, this could just be a general thing. She's trying to break it up to make it look like there's random people asking her and she's not asking her own, she's not answering her questions. Or it could be, I definitely do. She threw shots at Simon and Porsha. But was that you and a lover in the video Simon posted? Susie in Tennessee wants to know this. Did you cheat on him first? It's so funny. Well, I'll get to this, right? She said, I realize I haven't addressed this, which is the only reason why I'm doing so now. No, that was not a video of me cheating, and I never cheated in my marriage, nor would I bring a man to our home where my children sleep. I had access to all of those cameras, the end. Y'all, she just ethered Simon. Simon is sick. Simon is a liar. Simon is dangerous. And Porsha should be very, very, very worried. The fact that she's not, the fact that she is delighting in this, the fact that, I'll show you the response she did at the end. She posted something on her Instagram live right after Fallon posted this, being fucking dumb, right? The fact that she thinks this is a game lets me know that Porsha's never dealt with a narcissist, and she is in. I did a reading on Porsha and Simon with their relationship, and it really was one of the worst tarot readings I've ever seen. And now that the more stuff comes up, my reading was spot on. Porsha is into it. Y'all can go check out the reading if you want. Porsha is in for it. But she said, that's not a video of me cheating. I never cheated in my marriage, and I would not bring a man to our home where my children sleep. Yo, if that's not the realest shit I've heard, and everybody overlooked that, why would I do that? The fact that Simon even suggested that, he's fucking dangerous. But in that way, you know how he was like with Fallon? Fallon and I are equally yoked. She's black and Thai, and I'm Nigerian, right? Yo, Porsha and Simon are equally yoked. They both tell fucking dangerous lies about other people and just leave it. They're equally yoked like that. Same. Association is assimilation. That's interesting, right? Do you speak Portuguese? I'm Brazilian and pretty sure Cape Verde speaks it too. She said, unfortunately, I do not. But Jalen is fluent in Portuguese. She's letting Simon know this nigga's still in my life, and I don't care if you don't like it. Whether or not he is, some people said that he might not like women, or he does. It doesn't matter whether they were messing around or not. The fact that Simon, and here's the thing that you guys don't realize about them. Well, let me finish. He said, Jalen is fluent in Portuguese, so he's teaching me. Here's the thing about whether they were messing around or not. Of course, I don't believe they were messing around. But some people said the reason why they couldn't be messing around is because they thought Jalen was in the closet. That has been unconfirmed. Nobody knows if that's true. Here's what she's saying by letting y'all know that Jalen is still around, right? Narcissists love to triangulate. They love to push you away from everyone. They love to ruin your relationship. So when they leave you, you've literally hurt all your friends, and your friends aren't messing with you either. She let Simon know, but you did not break me. You did not take anything from me that I did not freely give. But now that I'm done freely giving, I'm taking everything back that's mine. And guess what? My one friend Jalen, and it probably as a narcissist allegedly bothered Simon, that if Jalen was Fallon's brother, friend, it probably bothered him that every time he tried to really, really sink in with the abuse, Jalen was there to uplift her. Jalen was there to help heal. Jalen was her best friend, and he couldn't stand that. So I think he really, really wanted to ruin that relationship before he left as a parting gift. And Fallon let him know, bitch, you didn't ruin anything. Jalen's still here eating my Thai-style chicken wings and my scrambled eggs. All right. What would be your advice to a young lady trying to discover herself? She said, don't rush the process. Enjoy every little moment, even the not so favorable ones. Those are usually the ones with lessons within them. Yo, Fallon's really going to thrive and survive from this. She's a cute girl. She has her own money. She has 3 adorable little boys. Yo, she has a shape like a rich man's wife. She has a face like a rich man's wife. Fallon's going to be a rich man's wife. Or if not, she is at least going to find a man. Like she said, she's done with wealthy, but I think that's because she associates wealthy with abusive, because Simon was abusive. But she's going to find a good man. When I say rich, yeah, money, but also rich in life, rich in heart, rich in heart. She's going to literally find something. She's going to find something. To not go after Simon after all the negative things he said. She said, life will always test you. She charged that fool to the game. You just have to remember that you didn't come this far to come this far. I know that's right, Fallon. Never, ever, ever forget you did not come this far to come this far. I love this narrative she's keeping, because again, Porsha and Simon are almost delighting. If you've been watching their lives and stuff, I have. I watch them so you don't have to, okay? But she's been delighting. They've been almost delighting in the fact that they think she's crying into her Wheaties being miserable. And every single time she shows that she's not sad, they do some other dumb shit. But good, Fallon, keep it up. Doing outside of Real Housewives of Atlanta. She said, giving back to any cause that I can, however I can. F this drama shit. How can I help the world be a better place? Yo, she also let us know in that Taurus drag, bitch, I got money. What am I doing outside of Real House? I mean, I like to be a newscaster. I love feeding my boys and laughing till I'm blue in the face. Like, she says all that stuff, and I'll make the world a better. But she literally said, also, I'm a lady of leisure. What do you mean? What am I going to do? I'm going to do whatever it is the hell I want because my bills are paid. I have money. Y'all need to go worry about working at the Piggly Wiggly. Porsha, you need to get your ass back to work on Monday to go talk on This Nation and hop, skip, and jump and hawk those pillows and those sheets on Amazon Prime. Bitch, I'm a leisure, and I get back and do charity. But you guys have fun. Stay in your struggle. Simon, you too, with your non-existent Simcoe, petrol, whatever you want to call it, that just got invented 2 years ago and is probably going to be shuttered up allegedly before this is over. Stay in your struggles, boo-boo. I'll be out helping the world. I know that's right, Fallon. I know that's Saranoga. Yeah, I'm making up things right now, just like Fallon's making up people that ask these questions. Said, just to say you are beautiful and wise beyond your years. How did you become a graceful woman? She said, thank you. By learning how to endure, heal, and grow from pain. Y'all, Simon put her through the ringer. And I know everybody's just like, yeah, I hope Porsha gets it. But I actually feel really worried for Porsha. You saw the way Dennis had her crying on the therapist's couch. Like she forgot who went, what went, how, and Paul, right? Simon is going to take her. If she thought Dennis was a mess, Dennis was just no good. He wasn't trying to commit, allegedly. He was in everybody's spot. That's completely different from someone that allegedly, from what Fallon said, is an actual narcissist. Narcissists want to destroy. They get off on destroying. It's unlike anything Porsha has ever experienced. Maybe Cordell was a narcissist. I don't know. But yeah, no. Let's move on. Other languages. Yes, I speak Laos. I didn't know that Laos was in the language of Thailand. But then again, don't listen to me. Let me move on. Let me stop. Divorced yet? Nope. Counting the days. But I've definitely moved on. Yo, did Miss Fallon actually tell us that she is actually dating somebody? You've moved on, so you're either dating someone or you're not dating. Y'all, I'm gonna keep an eye on that. I hope, like Up and Adam said, he is twice as wealthy, and allegedly the streets are saying that's not gonna be hard. I hope he is twice as wealthy, right? Half his age, which would be pretty much Fallon's age, and greatly bigger. I wish you well. I set it out into the universe, Miss Fallon. Miss Pina, I set it out into the universe before summer's over. She said, moving into my house. Girl, first of all, wherever she's staying right now is hers. Good for you, right? But she's also saying that she's moving into a house in the summer. She is going to be what's good before Simon, and please believe she's going to be good after Simon. I love the fact that if it is true what she's alleging, that Simon is a narcissist. I love the fact that she's taken back her power. I love the fact that she's like, you are not going to end me. I love that for her. Let's move on to how long were you with Simon and his children? She says 5 years aside from all the noise, we had some beautiful family memories. I wouldn't take back 1 second. Again, Fallon is playing that Taurus game, and I love it. I do think she's putting on a bit of an act because it is a little bit unusual that someone publicly humiliated, played you, ripped your heart out, all this stuff, and you're just like, I really grew from it. Not saying you can't grow, but again, maybe this is the way she hurts. And she's keeping a healthy attitude. Regardless of this, I take back everything I said. If I ever really said anything bad about the way Fallon's handling it, she is handling it chef kiss to achieve her goal, and in that beautiful, nice, nasty, classy way, letting Simon know one monkey does not stop this show. You're Porsha's problem now, and enjoy him, girl. And the thing is, I think this is probably taking a lot of fuel out of Porsha's thing, because Porsha does this weird competition with Fallon. Fallon wears a lime green bikini. Porsha shows up in a lime green bikini. Fallon's talking about how much she loves the kids. Porsha's hugged up on Simon's kids, trying to prove that she's the best stepmommy in the world. Again, Watch that space, watch that space, watch that space. She loves the kids, she loves the time, and she wouldn't take back 1 second. It's an amazingly healthy way to talk about something that ended really, really bad. But I guess that's what you have to do. Focus on the beautiful, focus on the good, and leave everything else to the side. All right, next question. Miss Fallon, what's your career goal? Well, I've actually always wanted to be a television host. Listen, I'm not mad at her. I think Fallon would make a great television host. I definitely believe she has the demeanor. And if that is her goal, she now has a larger profile. She can start testing. And she was smart, so smart, so smart. This is Taurus long-term plan, not to go in on Simon and bless him out and turn this into a circus. Because when you turn it into a circus, it makes yourself look cheap and it really does limit to what you can do. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, Entertainment Tonight is not going to have somebody like on the Shade Room and no shade to Shade Room or Hollywood Unlocked, but usually those people don't jump into being correspondents on Entertainment Tonight. It's first time for anything, right? Don't let anyone hold you back. But usually if you're trying to take the normal course, Simon though, very much, and Porsha are limiting themselves to their opportunities because you're turning yourself into sideshows. I know everybody's like, oh, Porsha has Amazon Prime, and that's all shit that she had before the sideshow started. Let's see how many opportunities actually start up after the sideshow. Because if you notice that Bravo special she was supposed to get, she hasn't gotten it. So let's move to the next. Chattanooga wants to know, do you have breast implants? I want my boobs to look like yours, not to be creepy. She said, yep. 425cc gummy bear silicone through the nipple under the muscle, Dr. Lenny Rautner in Miami. So if anybody is trying to be same-sex, yo, if Porsha's ass starts popping up and doing advertisements for Dr. Lenny Rautner in Miami, you know it's time to do a 5150 hold, allegedly. Why she put that out there? Because why do I feel like Porsha's going to pop up at her plastic surgery? Because you notice it already. She's doing face filters and her makeup to look more like Fallon. Fallon's, you know, Porsha always wears bright colors on her eyes and this and that. You notice how she's starting to do like the neutral look on that Fallon has, the neutral makeup palette, the no makeup, even the way she's trying to look simple, and that weird face filter she's putting on her face. It's not working. It's like, Porsha, you're a gorgeous girl. Fallon's a gorgeous girl. The more you try to look like Fallon, the less beauty is coming out. Please stop with that filter, because that filter is not doing what you think it does. I almost feel like she's doing the face mask filter where you can merge your face with someone famous and then get like an amalgamation. I feel like she's taunting Fallon and doing that. Don't ask me why. I know it's fucking weird, but a lot of things Porsha does is weird. Like name her daughter after Dennis's ex that he was in love with and tattooed the back, right? And at first he's like, you're not just gonna do Pilar. That's how she got PJ, because he insisted that she make it Pilar something else. So Porsha does real shit. But anyway, weird shit. Everyone going to admit that this is all a fake and for a storyline. She says, and I told y'all it wasn't fake. Maybe for some people, but as for me, I'm still waiting for Ashton Kutcher to pop out of the bush. So even though Porsha might be doing this for a storyline, I like that shade, again, that Taurus shade assassin. She's basically throwing shade to Porsha, being like, yo, she might be doing it for a come up and to get views and for like, and Simon might be doing it because he has ulterior motives. But for me, my heart was in it. This is my fucking real life. No one's being fake. And I'm still waiting to wake up and tell somebody it's a joke. So you guys, I told you it wasn't a floor storyline. I told you it wasn't fake. Again, Porsha might be doing this for some ulterior motives. We goddamn know Simon is doing it for ulterior motives. But for Falynn, this was real life. In Kansas wants to know, what's the best advice on getting over heartbreak from someone? She said, don't dwell on something that you can't change. This is God's plan to give you more. So be grateful and run with it, because all will be revealed once you let go. Yo, this was a thinly veiled, allegedly, Taurus threat. All that will be revealed once you let go. That means that there is love in her heart, so she's still trying to save him. The ultimate humiliation by not putting him on blast, but she doesn't have to, because it will be let go. Once she lets go completely, he's on his own, and he's going to play himself and show himself. That is one thing about narcissists. They always play themselves and always show themselves, right? And she's found peace. You can't dwell, they can't change, right? And it is God's plan to actually give her more. It is God's plan to give her more. So good for you, Fallon. Good race is Cape Verdean anti. We knew that because remember when Simon said, I love my wife because we are equally yoked. Nigerian and Thai. And everybody was like, no, what are you talking about? It's just because, and I was just like, what are y'all talking about? There is no similarity between Nigerian culture and Thai culture, except for sometimes people look down on Black culture. So they're like, oh, they have like a unity, a family, or this and that. But that's not what Simon meant. Simon was just in love that he was dating somebody that was half Thai. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. You can fight me. But it really, really sounded like you're just gassed because you like the fact that she actually is, you like the fact that she's half Thai. It is what it is. All right. We miss your lives getting ready. When are you going to start your live again? She said, I know. I'll be heading over to YouTube. Additionally, I have a big announcement to make, so make sure to subscribe. I love that fact. Get your money. Get in while you fit in. Let me tell you something. If Mrs. Monique Bravo's hating on Black Love Samuels can start her dumb binder times in YouTube channel, Fallon, good for you. Take your ass over a hop, skip, and jump to YouTube. Maybe in a few months we can do a collab, right? But go on and get your money on YouTube and raise your profile. Do you still believe in love? She said, I sure do. I believe in it more than ever now. This was a big F you to Simon, because as you guys can all see, Simon's been going out of his way to disperse her name, spit on her name, act like she's not shit. Do whatever he can do. He has been going out of it because he wants to ruin her. He wants it. And this is what narcissists do. Allegedly. Fallon said he's a narcissist. I'm going by that thing because out of the two of them, a lot of people have been like, but how can you believe what Fallon says? Because out of the two of them, between Simon and between Fallon, everything Fallon said has been proven to be true. Everything Simon said publicly has been true to be either a flat out lie or a huge falsehood. Half the shit that comes out of Porsha's mouth has been a lie. Remember what happened to the tattoo? What happened to this and that? I'm believing with the person that has been more credible a larger percent of the time. And not just a little bit, but like a lot, right? So she said, how do you find the strength to not go after Simon after all the negative things he's said, right? She said, life will always test you. You'll just have to remember that you didn't come this far to come this far. Listen, I love the way, again, she's chalking it up to the game. She's charging it to the game. Simon was a mistake. That happened. She now sees how people are, but she's not letting that take her soul. She's not letting it take her sunshine. Again, like I just said, y'all, Simon has been wanting to ruin Fallon. He doesn't want her to be happy. And what's more, he doesn't want anybody else to want her. But that's not happening because y'all saw Miss Fallon, everything sit in, face, beautiful, hair laid. Fallon gonna be okay. All right, you finally experiencing happiness now that you're free. Fallon, yes, me and my boys literally laugh until we're crying and blue in the face every day. I love it here. Another Taurus drag. Fallon is very good at saying everything by saying nothing, right? I love reading in between her lines. Listen, she has big earth sign energy. So by saying that now that you're free, even addressing that, being with Simon was very tumultuous emotionally. Now, she did say she sacrificed everything. She did what she could, but she's telling us that it was very, very tumultuous. She said that her and her boys laugh until they're crying and blue in the face every day, meaning when they were with Simon, that wasn't a regular occurrence. She loves it here. She loves where she's living. I do love the fact that she's happy. I don't care whether it's an act or not. It sounds like she did actually get out of a narcissistic relationship as she claimed, and I'm really happy for her. But you guys, okay, so the next question is, Susie in Sikawa says, hi, what do you love most about where you stay? She said, I love the fact that it's mine. Again, in that classy Taurus read, exposing Simon to be a goddamn liar. Remember when Simon posted on his Instagram that she was cheating on him and staying in a place that he bought or he was paying for? Fallon just basically said he's a goddamn liar. What do you love most about where you stay? It's mine. She basically just said, don't believe the hype. Simon does not pay any of my bills. This is my place. This is where I stay. This is mine. I do believe Fallon has her own coin, but even if she doesn't, it's hers. Simon was lying. Now, y'all might be wondering, why is Simon lying? Simple, and I'll say it again. Simon is in the middle of conning Porsha. Porsha is running around town acting like she just scored the Nigerian Jeff Bezos, right? Remember when I was like, yo, Simon doesn't have as much money as people think he does. Now, is he broke working at McDonald's? Absolutely not. But for someone on Porsha's level, I would expect her to level up. I'm just being real, right? Simon has convinced Porsha that he basically is a Nigerian Jeff Bezos. You look at Simon's face, you look at his age, you look at his steez, you look at his style. I mean, come on, what's seducing her? And again, love makes things blind. But Simon had to get close enough to even engage her in a conversation for her to look past the superficial. What let Porsha even let Simon even get close enough to her for her to push past the superficial and see his soul? It was the money, y'all. Allegedly, it was the money. Simon has to keep up this narrative that he is rich and loaded because that is part of the mystique and allure that hooked Miss Williams, Miss P Valley. Him saying that he has his ex-wife that cheated on him, putting her up in a place, taking care of her, doing this and doing that. What does that tell you? It's part of the mystique because it makes Simon look good that he's still paying for this woman. She shut it down and was like, you're not paying for shit. This shit is mine. Porsha. Whew. Anyway, let's have any hard feelings toward Porsha. She said, I do not have any feelings for a person who does not travel on the same frequency as I. Yo, if that wasn't a earth sign Taurus drag, she just called Porsha a gutter hoe, blah, 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 whatever. She just literally in her classy earth sign way, because you know a Taurus is never going to let you see them sweat. And if you do see a Taurus sweat, please start running because they are about to unleash hell on you. She literally said, again, so classy, the same frequency as I. And we all know Miss Thing, Fallon, is on a high frequency. Yo, I know that a Porsha's reading this, and I know Porsha is reading it. She is hot right now. But if that is not a drag, I do not have any feelings for a person who does not travel on the same frequency as I. She once said, you are not on my level, so you are no one. Why would I feel anywhere about no one? 2, I take pity on you because you don't even know you're down in the fucking gutter. But while you're in the gutter, I'm too classy and too evolved to say you're a goddamn gutter snake. And 3, you're non-existent. I can't hear you. You're not. Yo, I love that was a Taurus drag. All right. C wants to know, why do you still have his last name? Yes, this is, I'm making up because we know Fallon sent these questions to herself. She said, I'm trying to change it. Have been for a while now. Do you know what this makes me think? This makes me think that before when he was like, this is all speculation, but it makes me feel like before when she was like, all right, so if it's over, she wanted to change her name. And Simon was the one that begged her to keep his last name because he wasn't sure on how things, sorry guys, she's fixing my pillow. He wasn't sure on how things were going to work out. So she held off as a courtesy to him. But now that things are over, fuck it. It's a new day. It's a new day. Did y'all see Chloe pop locking and dropping it to It's a New Day by Nina Simone? Listen, that's for another video, but can we just say Chloe's incredibly talented, incredibly sexy, got body for days. Her dropping and popping it and humping the stage to Nina Simone, A New Day, it was a bit much, but I appreciated it because I had to think, and I'm like, you know what, this is about sexual liberation and it's a new day, so go for it. Go for it, go for it, go for it. Anyway, and this is the dirt. Are you pregnant? Are you pregnant? Listen, this is some deep shit. She said this rumor came from a hurt person. Hurt people, hurt people. You hear that, Simon Iori? You hear that? If when I am pregnant, that will be my story. She has that shit in red. That'll be my story to share with the world, not a man's. I love the way, and this leads credence to the fact that she's saying that Simon in prior videos, if you watch it, that she's saying that Simon is a narcissist. One of the things that narcissists love is exerting control and dominance. I love the fact that she is breaking free. She is living her truth. And she said, if I was pregnant, it would be my story to share, not a man. One, her saying that she would look at any pregnancy as a blessing. She would not hide a pregnancy, right? Like allegedly Porsha might be doing, but it would be her story to share and she would say it. She wouldn't leave it to Simon to write a narrative for her. So good for you, Fallon. Let's move. In Chickasaw, Kansas, wants to know, I don't fit in a box like most people. You strike me as being the same. How do you find peace being different? Fallon said, I understand that not everyone in this world is going to favor me. I wasn't created for everyone to like me. Only a few dope ass people. That's good enough for me. If that wasn't Taurus earth sign energy, I don't know what is. Taurus are always on earth sign energy, are always like, you don't gotta like me. The people I want to like me are going to like about me. Do you know what I'm saying? Earth sign energy and especially Taurus are always about like, listen, I'm not for everybody, because whoever's for everybody is cheap. She was basically calling Porsha a cheap, tacky ass bitch because Porsha is super popular. Whoever everybody likes is common. I was created with uniqueness and for a few special people, and the special people will get me. All right, Fallon, I see your Taurus shade. All right. Any regrets? Tisa in the US wants to know, do you have any regrets in life? Fallon says, not at all. I believe everything happens for a reason. I love learning no matter how hard the lesson may be. Listen, again, I don't know what to make of this Pollyanna act. I know what y'all saying. Fallon's just mature, this and that. I know, but she's taking it really, really well. So unless she practices transcendental meditation or whatever, she is mature on a level that I have not seen in humor and interaction. When your husband leaves you for someone you had in your house and then goes out their way to mock you and play you. Somebody did say, I keep forgetting their name, association is assimilation, but kudos to you. Kudos to you, Fallon. Whether this is an act or not, it really doesn't matter. You're keeping it classy. You're taking the high road, and I have to admire you for that, right? Now, I did mention she said that she's 32, even though, she feels 58 years old. This is her way also, that earth sign energy of trying to, in a very classy way, drive home the manner that she is wise and mature past her years. So good job with that, Fallon. Good job. Next question. Will you be on the next season of Real Housewives of Atlanta? Fallon's response, no, with a period. Somebody else asked, please, please, please come back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. And she says, and I quote, never. She is never coming back. Listen, I will say something. The way Fallon is acting about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, if she was trying to be a fame whore, if she was trying to ride her 15 minutes and increase her notoriety, a la Jessica Harris, no shade to Jessica Harris, do what you have to do, I would understand this. But it seems like right now, what she said, this actually cements the fact of what she said in Up and Adam was true. Simon pushed her to be on Real Housewives of Atlanta. She never really had any interest on being a fame whore and being on TV. He pushed her. He encouraged her. She obviously did it. It blew up in her face. She makes no qualms of saying, like, I kind of suck at being a reality TV person because I'm not fake. And now that, like, Simon's not there anymore, she really does have no interest in getting back there. Again, she said it was a bad experience. If you saw my other interview, like I'm interviewing her. If you saw my other video, you know that she actually said that everything that she sat down with production and told her she did not want to happen, production actually made sure it happened. And she got called a racial slur quite a few times while her children were upstairs and their balcony could hear everything that was going on. She made no secret that she thought it was a nightmare. She thought they played her. She thought they used her. And unlike people that usually say that and then they want to come back, she's like, I'm done. I'm out. I never want to come back. So kudos to you, Fallon, for sticking to your guns and actually showing us through your actions that what Simon said and what people were saying about, oh, you were just using this for your 15 minutes was all bullshit. You literally did sit down because you wanted to set the record straight. It didn't work because you're now interviewing yourself, but you know what? We appreciate it. Let's move on to the next. With negativity. Well, Fallon says it affects me because just like it does everyone else. But there's one saying I love living by. You can't control how people treat you. You can only control to how you choose to respond. Now, you guys, this is typical Fallon. She keeps it classy. She doesn't go for low blows. But I think it's fair to say, of course, she's talking about Simon. She's talking about him leaving. She's talking about him humiliating her. She's talking about him playing her. And this is a pretty healthy way to say, you can't control how people treat you. You can only control how you choose to respond. And guys, I gotta say, Fallon's choosing to respond very, very well. She is showing a grace and maturity past her years, which by the way is 32, because that was one of the other questions a viewer asked her. Let's move on to the next question. Do you have any regrets in life? Not at all. I believe everything happens for a reason. I love learning, no matter how hard the lesson may be. She said, so the next question was, what's your favorite activity to do outside? She said, I don't spend much time outside because I'm severely allergic to mosquitoes. But if I am, you can find me in a body of water somewhere with a life vest because I can't swim. Lol, I get Fallon. Listen, same. They asked, how tall are you? 5'6". We learned that from the Michael Costello interview. How old are you? She says, I'm 34, but I feel like I'm 58. Good to go back to living a normal life. She said, what? I wasn't born to be normal, therefore my life will never be normal. She said, y'all can think what you want. I wasn't born to be a basic bitch, and my life is never going to be basic bitch, no matter who's inside of it. That's right. Clear them out, Fallon. Clear them out. And these are the questions Up and Adam should have been asking. What's the next one? We're almost done. Oh, she said, are you going to have a hot girl summer? Now, this is where Fallon's Pollyanna act makes me roll my eyes, but I love it. I love the Pollyanna act, right? She said, I'm sorry. I'm old. I don't even know what that means. That was fucking Taurus shade to the way fucking Porsha has Simon in strip clubs, twerking up a storm. Simon's throwing napkins in a club like he's fucking 6 years old. And Fallon let him know in that Taurus shade, you look dumb. You look stupid. I'm a grown-ass woman. I'm too old for the club. I'm too old to be doing this shit. I'm a grown-ass woman. I do grown-ass things. I help the poor. I feed the children. I raise my boys. And this and that. That is her, literally. And you guys, you have to, I don't care what y'all say. Porsha and Simon look a goddamn fool, always trying to relive their fucking youth. Like, and they think they're like teasing Fallon, and Fallon's like, you're not, like, it's like if somebody like tries to like flaunt their money in my face. I'm not worried about money. I mean, we'll see how I feel around the first of the month, but like in general, I don't really worry about money and material things. I'm being serious. Do I like them? Yes. But if somebody's flaunting their $80,000 purse or this and that, I'm like, okay, that's great. It doesn't make or break me. That's the way they're flaunting their fun and love. And Fallon's like, this doesn't make me. Okay, so what? I can afford to go to Mexico if I wanted to. All right. And so what? I bitch, he bought you a purse. He bought you, like, where are you going with this? Speaking of where we're going with this, let's see where the very mature, the very spiritually involved, the very Black Lives Matter activists, right, is reacting to Fallon's answers. Let's see the type of person that Fallon is actually going at it with. What was Porsha's response? Oh, yes. To play Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls, why her, Shamia, and what's her name? Mandy. Is that her name? By her, Shamia, Mandisi's woman, I forget her. Yandy, there we go. Why her, Yandy, and Shamia are in the hot tub playing Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls. They posted that the minute she went live and posted that the minute Fallon put these things on. Porsha really thinks that she stole someone. She swears she has a Nigerian Jeff Bezos. When this shit falls apart, after I'm done laughing my ass off, I will send her my thoughts and prayers, because mama, you know what they say. When you dig a grave for someone else, make sure you dig one for yourself, because you guys will both go under. Woo! That was a lot. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Like, comment, and subscribe. Porsha's in for a thing. And honestly, I know I'm always like, oh my God, I feel sorry for her about what she's going to go through. But honestly, she's acting so petty about it and just being so ridiculous. She's not, in the words of Erica De Niro, check the goddamn Yelp review. Check the goddamn Yelp review. But she doesn't want to, so fuck it. It is what it is. All right, y'all. Talk to y'all later. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday.